Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am so happy to be back with you today talking about 2 steps to manifest your specific person back. You might have heard of these 2 steps, however, I'd like to simplify them for you and also talking about the deeper meaning behind these 2 steps. Before I jump in, I'd like to let you know I am doing one-on-one coaching. If you need my help, my guidance, this vibe. Find the contact information in the description box. Okay, let's get into this. The first step to manifest your specific person back is to rewrite the story that what happened in the past, to rewrite that story so much so that you can get a clean slate to work with. The background information, deeper meaning about this first step is that you have been accumulating the so-called energy around the subject, around the relationship with your specific person, with this human being, that you have your beliefs, that you have your beliefs about them, you have the beliefs about yourself, what you can get with this man, what you cannot get with this man, woman as well, for my male audience. So to change that is the first step to do here. Why is that? Because the accumulation of this energy, it's the energy, right? It's the energy. I am not going to label it as negative energy. I am going to label it as energy that is not serving your desired outcome with a specific person, right? So you have this energy accumulated to be cleared up, to be cleaned up in your inner world, in your inner state. That's why revision is such an amazing tool for this, rewriting the story, specifically the most traumatized, the most traumatic, the most hurtful story, incident, episode, scenario happened in between you and your specific person. This is what you need to work on. This is the story. Something happened in the past you need to rewrite about. The purpose of this is to change the energy, to change the beliefs, and also a deeper meaning is to change how you feel. The energy is about the energy is about how you feel when it comes to this certain episode happened in the past. So now if you rewrite that story, I will give you an example. Let's say you ride a train for 5 hours to see your SP. You couldn't see them because they refused to see you, or something happened and you felt so hard you had to wait for an hour or 2 hours at the platform, the train station, and then come right back to where you started. So that's like 10 hours on the train, and you went through all that. Of course you were hurt. To rewrite that story would be tapping into your inner state before bed, typically, or when you're totally relaxed, is you met a specific person and you guys had an amazing time, and on your part you put what is so specific and unique and natural to you in between what happened. You guys had a good time. What does that mean to you? So that is how you rewrite that story, to make yourself, to help yourself to feel differently, way differently from how it quote unquote originally happened, because that energy still has been lingering around until you do something about it. It's not going anywhere. The energy cannot be transformed into a more so-called positive aspect. You just don't feel better about it. That's why it is so hard, even when you want to feel the wish fulfilled and you construct a scene, and it's so hard for you to stick with the scene. Most likely is because you have this lingering energy that yet to be dissolved with your specific person. Actually, it's from you to you, right? It's what happened, how you feel from your perspective. Is you feel better about this scenario, then it's better, it's easier, it's more effective for you to tap into your wish fulfilled state, to feel the desired outcome, to feel the end scene with your specific person. So this is all catered to your needs, to help you to feel wish fulfilled, to help you to live in the end, or to start living in the end. So that is the first step. The second step is you need to stick with this story. That also means you need to persist in telling this story. So anything pops up in 3D, or the so-called no movement in 3D, you need to choose not to let them get in between you and your brand new story, you and your end scene, your wish fulfilled state. And at times it's so hard. I always have been encouraging guys, if you need to, you just feel, or it was a bad day altogether, you feel this need to get these emotions out, I always encourage you to cry it out, to punch it out, to scream it out, using your own way. I encourage you to do it in a safe way. Safety comes first, so that you can literally get these emotions out of the way and keeping coming back to persisting, living in the end, and sticking with the brand new story. So these are all these tools, all these ways to help you sticking with the brand new story. So if you feel anything about this, about 3D, get it out of your system. That's very important. If you feel like you need to cry, you need to scream it out, do not restrict yourself from doing so. Do whatever you feel, because crying is such a cleansing process, and so is screaming, so is punching it, so is hiking, so is doing all these exercise to help you to get this energy out, that you are not happy with it, and nobody can tell you you need to be happy with it. Nobody has the right to tell you. You feel what you need to feel, and after that move past it. Meaning the emotion would be changed, the energy emotion would be changed within you. That's what we want. You would feel lighter, you would feel better, you would feel, okay, I can keep on persisting, living in the end. So you clear out a way for yourself to have more space and more energy and more willingness, and to make it help yourself, you help yourself in this process, so that it's easier for you to live in the end, or start living in the end in a more cleared mindset and effective way. So these are two steps. First, to rewrite the story, and second, to stick with the brand new story you have again told again and again. You go into this end scene to rewrite that episode, to completely change that episode. Oh, that's not what happened, this is what happened. This is the revision technique. This is the practice I literally do almost every single day, whenever I feel there is something in my physical reality I need to rewrite, I don't like the story, I rewrite the story. And also I talked about it. One incident happened in the gym I go to. I literally rewrite that story to make that, just to feel better, because that was kind of really, it was bad. I didn't feel good at all after coming back home. So that night I rewrite that story. I did revision exercise in before bedtime, before I was falling asleep. I did about 2-3 nights in a row, and I just completely left it. And the story changed. In about 6 weeks later, things just starting to get so much better, and I feel better. And also I was rewarded with 2 months gym membership free. So revision, I feel like it tends to be a technique that people, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but as my experience is people tend to be sleeping on this technique. However, it is one of the most powerful, if not the most powerful tool to help you to feel better, specifically toward things that didn't work out and you feel such an quote-unquote negative energy around it. I intend this video has offered clarity, revision. Get into it. If you don't know about it, I will keep on, drop down in the comments section below. I will keep on talking about it, going to the more steps how you actually do revision. Thank you so much for being here. I will be back.